Hey, it's Monday.
It is Monday.
Uh,
The day comes but once a week, and when it gets here,
Yeah.
boy, am I excited. How are you feeling?
You know what? It's the start of a new week. I can't help but be excited.
Yeah.
But it just seems like they just happen all the time, though. I don't understand.
They do,
Didn't we have a Monday last week?
No.
I'll check the
No,
calendar.
we didn't.
I don't.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. You
Yeah.
mean a week ago? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had one.
There was a Monday there. I think
I didn't like that one.
It-
This
It
one.
was okay.
This one's been great.
Yeah. Well, I
So
mean,
let's talk about.
yeah. Realistically, after last week and after the momentum of all week, I mean, we were able to release the road trip video, we'll call it, as well as we actually did some shooting on Saturday.
We did.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think the work we did for that client, it's looking pretty nice.
Yeah.
I will say this for anyone who's kind of watching going, man, what do we do with,
Yeah.
like content that we shoot?
Yeah.
Well, the best thing you can do is try to build a campaign. And that's
Yeah.
the thing we did for this client this last week is we decided, all right, let's try to come up with a post for every week, every day of the week.
Yeah.
And so we decided that, we can really showcase everything that they're doing every day. And oh man, I think it worked great.
Yeah, the momentum built really well. They were receiving, we got feedback, they were receiving calls and text almost every day, mostly text because no one calls nowadays, but basically saying, hey, what's this big surprise? And it's like, oh, you have to wait.
Oh,
You
the
have to
big
wait.
surprise.
Come on Saturday. So it just proves that people were watching.
Yes. And it's kind of unfortunate that weather kind of hampered the big reveal,
Right.
but I
Yeah.
do believe that regardless, I think it hit. The impact hit, and I think we should do more of that.
Yeah,
by the
we
way.
should. And the style of video we made, being more of a documentary style video, sharing that experience, was executed, in my opinion, really well. Now, there
Yes.
are always little things that I'm sure people could people who are documentarians,
All right.
that's the word, right? They could critique it.
If you guys are going to criticize the coloring, okay, I did part of the coloring, and I don't appreciate it.
Honestly, I'm very proud of the video. I think
I loved
it's really good.
I thought it
Even
was
the
really
color.
good.
I really like the whole thing. The really cool part is that at the end of it all, and I don't think you actually know this yet, the client themselves had someone reach out to them and say, "Oh my goodness, I love this video. I love how this portrays the story. Who made this? Because I need this done for my business."
Now, did the client say, I made it?
No, they didn't.
Okay, good.
They did.
Whew.
They did.
Okay.
They gave them our information. Now that doesn't mean that that they're going to be a new client.
Although,
But at least it is proof that we can do for a business what we've said we can do.
yes.
Now, we've done this in the past, but this was probably one of the bigger projects we've done for a client where they've fully just said, "I trust you to do whatever it takes. Tell me, and we're going to do it."
Right. And
Yeah.
then that meant that we had a lot of control
Yeah.
over how we shot, what we were doing. And so we had a very clear idea going into it, like,
Yeah.
okay, here's what I'm hoping to make. And then, of course, you're always on the day you're going to be surprised.
Yeah.
And you're going to go, oh, well, now this
Yeah.
is the shot we have to use. This is what we're going to be doing.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you have to pivot
Yeah.
given the footage you're given.
Yeah.
And so it was pretty cool.
Yeah. So I'm really excited for it. But one of the things that comes out of this that is interesting was after the fact and after really, I don't want to say relishing in it, but like after really going, okay, we did really well for this customer. There's proof that it's doing well, and all these things is we need to do a better job of not being so stuck on the inside of ArcVid that we don't do the same for us. You know?
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
We probably should be
Yeah.
kind of focusing on pitching ArcVid like we would a client, right?
Yes. And see,
Um,
the thing is, we have lots of content, and we've been
Right.
intentionally not making an ask, so to
Yes.
speak, or giving someone a call to action because we're building awareness. We're
Mhm.
trying to make sure that realistically people just know we're there and that that we're trustworthy, and that's shown through this recent video we made. But the thing is, I think it's time that for those people who don't know of us, we start making sure they know that we're available to them,
That's fair.
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think our next step is taking the exact process that we already know how to use and have already done for our client, more than one client, but specifically this client because we had total kind of creative
Yeah,
control.
we did.
Well, I mean, obviously they had input and they knew what their end goal was,
Mhm.
but but we did a lot of the creativity part of it.
Yep.
We need to do that for ourselves in a way that
Mhm.
pushes our product.
How many units you moving?
12
That's not enough.
thousand 100 million.
That was a lot of numbers. 12,000. 100. Nope. Back. Million.
12,100 million units.
That's a lot of units.
Yeah.
That's how many you're pushing?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. 12,100 million.
Yeah. I'm only pushing like 11,100 million.
Yeah. Well, if you
But-
need help, ArcVid can help you get to 12,100 million units too.
Can we?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Not can we. We can.
Yes. So that's really the big takeaway I've had this past week is we did such a great job and a job that we know we can do. We need to do a better job of doing that for ourselves. There's a lot to that. I'm not going to go into like the minutia here of like this is all the steps that we need to take, but I have a pretty clear idea of some of the new changes that we have to make in order to ensure that we're doing
Fair.
that properly.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that we're going to be changing how we run our company. It just means that we're going to be basically becoming a client of our own company.
Mhm.
That's all it is.
And that's something that we would tell any of
Yeah.
our clients. We
Yeah.
would say, you got to sell yourself. And it's like, well, we're not. And yeah, I think you're right. I hadn't thought about it,
Right.
but that's a very good point, is that we're not spending enough time kind of pushing the
Yeah.
ArcVid brand. We're
Yeah.
not getting ourselves out there. And
We need
I am interested in seeing what you've got in
Yeah.
store.
Yeah, I have lots of ideas.
Okay.
But again, not going to share them here. Other than that, though, we do have an exceptionally busy week this week.
Oh, yeah.
And so like
should get to
videos that
getting-
go out, and in fact we even changed some scheduling for some of our videos and when they're coming out. So we have some deadlines that would have not been made this week. Or I'm sorry, would not be this week, but now all of a sudden they are.
Yeah, that's my fault.
No, but it's good.
Yeah.
It's for the sake of content continuity.
Yes.
Contentuity.
Content annuity.
Yeah.
That's correct. Yep.
Yeah.
And so we got to make sure that we're continuing to get our stuff out there.
Yeah.
Because if nothing else, if we're not selling ourselves, we have to at least put something out.
Yeah. And I think we've been good at that. We're doing a great job at that.
Yeah.
But we should probably get back to it. So I'm going to make this quick. Hey, if you don't know about ArcVid and this is your first time here and you watch this whole thing, congratulations. You've made it to the end. I am sounding very corporate right now, and I'm going to keep it. I don't know what.
There
that
it
was
is.
weird. That was
Hey,
weird.
everybody. Like, subscribe, share, and
Tap the bell.
tap that bell.
The bell.
Thank you so much
Yeah. Yeah.
for watching.
We'll see you next time. And if you'd like to inquire more about our services, please go to arcvid.com and fill out the form. We'll
Wait,
get
there's
back to you and let you know how we can help you and how we can elevate and unlock the key to the next level of your business.
Wait, we have a form?
We do have a form.
If we don't, we should.
We do have a form.
Good. Yes. Fill out that form.
We just never tell anybody about it. See,
That
that's the problem.
Makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Boom.